Welcome back to the garage. In this video, we're going to be giving this E39 a much needed interior clean, starting with the driver's seat. So this is one of the biggest issues with the interior of this car is how nasty this driver's seat is. I don't even know how it got so discolored, but of course when you have a light gray interior, any sort of dirt shows up very easily. So you'll also notice that the seat is out of the car, and that's right because in the last video we went through and fixed the seat back cables on this seat. You'll notice some discontinuity between video 1 and video 2 just because I decided to clean the interior as I was pulling the seats out to fix them. But since we have the driver's seat out of the car, we can get a glimpse of how bad the carpet really is. So if you don't go through and pull the seats out of a car that has a dirty interior, you'll never really get all of the dirt removed. This is case in point. You can see that we would never have seen this stain in the carpet if we hadn't removed the seat. We've never been able to get all this changed and all this dog hair and whatever the heck is on this carpet out of the car. By just pulling out the floor mats, you can see all of this debris that has collected around the pedals. We'll get to that. And then of course the steering wheel is caked in dirt. I believe this will be able to come out and will make it look like brand new, but that is yet to be seen. We'll also have to pull out the passenger seat, get under that, and take care of the back seats as well. Now to try cleaning this leather seat, I'm going to do something a little unconventional, and that's made up a leather cleaning concoction of my own. And this is quite simply laundry detergent mixed with water. 1 part laundry detergent to 6 parts water, and we'll see how well it works. I've got other leather cleaners, but they seem a little extreme. I want to be as gentle on this as possible, so we'll see how this works. I plan to just spray this on and kind of rub it in with a brush, wipe it off, and then hit it with some leather conditioner. So let's give it a shot. Obviously it's bringing up stuff because that brush looks filthy. That's already made a considerable difference. We'll just do that a few more times and I bet you we're left with a good looking seat. That is already a monstrous improvement over where we were before. See, with all that dirt out of there, it almost looks like brand new. Definitely more representative of the 60,000 miles this car has. Cleaned up the passenger seat, and it honestly looks brand new. Now I haven't hit the carpet yet on the passenger side. You can see that is just filthy. And I'll also have to hit the back seats because again, there's some sort of stains going on, but I have no doubt they'll come out and clean up really nice. So there we are. What a massive improvement to this interior. I mean, it's like a totally different car on the inside. All of the leather is stain free and honestly looks like brand new. There's absolutely no question that this vehicle has the genuine 60,000 miles. I mean, the leather's still supple, none of that tight look that typically is a sign of a car that spent a lot of time out in sunlight and has higher mileage. Even the door cards cleaned up really nicely. No scuffing or anything. And that driver's seat, look at that. Looks so good. Steering wheel turned out perfectly. Really happy with that result. Carpets had quite a bit of staining going on in there, but of course removing the seats allowed me to get all the dirt and stuff that just collects over 20 years of a car's life. So now it looks good. I have no idea why there was so much staining in the carpet. It was like a pop bottle or something exploded, but it got everywhere, even beneath the seats. Just crazy. But now it looks really nice. You can see I've installed these all-weather style mats. They were in the car. They were in the trunk when I bought the car, so I figured I might as well throw those in there so we minimize the impact of dirty shoes and all that getting into the carpet again. But yeah, that seat looks so nice. With the interior now pretty well under control, now it's time to attack the wheels, the bodywork, and the undercarriage. As you can see, I've pulled the wheels off the car, started doing a cursory inspection of all the suspension components and anything that might be leaking. And as part of that, I'm going to clean up the wheels. So you can see these have probably never been cleaned in the entire 60,000 miles of the car's life. We have a ton of brake dust buildup on here, and this is one of the front wheels. I've already cleaned up the rest of the three. You can see what a huge improvement to the appearance of those wheels just after a little bit of cleaning. So that's the inside, and the outside looks pretty similar. Looks really nice, really gonna brighten up this car. Something I learned in my E46 adventures is that if you don't check the wheel well liners of these BMWs, you can easily miss spots where rust is going to accumulate, especially if you know the vehicle has experienced a life where it's parked underneath a tree, where it collects a lot of tree-type debris, such as leaves and other seed pods and whatever. So I pulled the front wheel well liners off this BMW, and we have the beginnings of what would have been rust if I hadn't gone in here and looked at it. So I'm gonna pull out all these leaf remains and also clear the drain channels like that. If you don't do this, that is what causes rust. Luckily, this car doesn't have any of that starting, but of course, if you don't check it, it very well could. So after a few hours of elbow grease, I turned around this genuine 60,000 mile car from looking a bit low rent on the inside and outside to now being the sparkling jewel of a car it always was. Very happy with that result. So that just about wraps up this video. There's plenty of jobs still to do on this E39, so be on the lookout here soon. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys again next time.